welcome back to Valley Boys TCG and some more Godzilla gameplay. This was our final round of this tournament, little 4-man round robin, and I'm playing my blue Destoroyah, and I'm playing another new player who's just playing the blue starter deck initially. I don't remember if he played any upgrades in this. So we get start off, he just invades 1 and then advances to 3. And so after our last match, it was a heartbreaking loss, just never seen that if you didn't see the last game, the Destoroyah versus the Red Rage, destruction card, Heat Ray is so important to get in the deck. Heat Ray is so important to have in hand and hold on to for that crucial game. So we go ahead and just advance and rage 1 just to kind of... Raging early is great because it helps you thin the hand and draw into pieces that you think you need to get your combos going. So, but we just do the invade 1, advance 1. Really simple first turn, but we do get to Biollante Rose form on 8 right off the rip. Since he's at 3, we can play it pretty early, and that'll help us set up. So we go ahead and trigger evolution our start of turn. We get into the plant beast, and that will cycle our trash. So a very early beast form, but that's totally fine. It helps us get a little bit bigger. We can actually threaten an early counter here because we don't need much to counter him. He's at 11, so I don't know if there's much we can play to get us there, because even playing the aggregate form, that's only a 3,000 counter, so we'd only be at what, 9? Yeah, we need 2 of these in order to be able to counter. And then we realized we forgot to reset the rage. One of the biggest things that most people do in this game is forget to reset the rage and reset the strategy. And then you see us, we go ahead and invade 1, and when invading, we destroy a 4 or lower. So we're deciding which one of his little larvas we want to destroy, Mothra or Batra. And I think Batra is the bigger threat because Batra can get the evolved form can get up to 8,000 on its own. So yeah, I think that's the good snipe. We just take the Batra out already. And like I said, we're only at 9,000 because of his rage. He's at 10. Actually, no, he should be at 11,000. I think that's wrong. He's at 11,000 because of his rage. And he does trigger his Mothra's evolution here. Gets to evolve Mothra 5. Starter deck Mothra 5. Which will let him draw 1, discard. Oh no, just draw 1, sorry. Discard is flying form. That's a Destoroyah, draw, discard. Mothra, just draw. And then he doubles rage. Yeah, double rage there. Get himself up to 16. And then invade 2, gets himself to zone area 6. And then drops the Super X, which is a very, very good play here. You go ahead and reduce my rage, therefore ensuring the easy counter here. I'm only at 5. He has 8,000, so we go ahead and enter into our next one, which is fine because our Godzilla 89 Form 2, when it enters, I destroy rank 4. So he drops the super to reduce my rage, and I immediately destroy him by entering in. And now he is in area 7, and blue is very, very dangerous at area 7, so we need to do something here to counter him. We need to ensure the counter. So we go evolution into our flying form. We're going to draw 2, discard 2, and if we can, hopefully, maybe we can get into the Destoroyah combo this turn. Drop a Destoroyah strat, and then use the Infant Island. So the discard 2 here, if you can see our hand there. So we draw 2. We have a bunch of Destoroyahs in hand. Sadly, too many Destoroyahs in hand, honestly. So I think what we need to do is... Okay, there we go. We drop the strat, and we drop probably one of the 8s. Yep. And now if we can evolve into another one in deck, and we need to hope that there's still one in deck, because like I said, they're all in hand. We could discard another Destoroyah here to get the invasion. I think the starter deck... Yeah, there we go. Invade 2, discarding the starter deck Destoroyah. And now we can trigger the Infant Island. That'll let us evolve our Destoroyah flying form into the perfect form, which we should have at least one more left in deck. I know we drew into way too many. So really we need a Biollante again here to get them back in the deck. So we get into the set 1 SR version of Destoroyah. That'll let us play the strategy card out, which will increase... Oh, no, this is the one that destroys zones 1 through 5, so we'll go ahead and shoot that Mothra down. And we've got enough counter power, I think, with these two. Biollante plus Destoroyah is 16, so we actually should match him this turn to get that counter. And then we go ahead and increase our rage just to kind of help ensure we stay alive. But we're 16 power, 16 threat. Matching is enough to counter, so if you have the exact same as theirs, it does counter them. And then we draw back up to 5. So we have countered him. We are on area 8, so now we are threatening the invasion. I think his first move here is probably going to be to place something on area 8. And he can play any battle card at this point. We are at area 8, so everything in his hand, or every battle card in his hand, is available to him. So we see him drop the Batra down. We see him draw the Batra larva down. He does invade 1. And then he gets a couple rage. Is that a double rage? Yeah, he stacks them, so it's hard to see how... I know it's more than 1. I just can't see how many because the way he stacked them, unfortunately. But yeah, we are at 20,000 threat, and his counter power is only at 8,000, so we survive the turn. And the Batra, the evolved Batra, actually doesn't get its ability to get plus 3,000 because he was still in area 5. And we drop the Burning Godzilla and Invasion. Quick game. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you guys come back for the next one.